Alright, good day YouTube, it's me, Chad and/or Rue, and today I'm actually wearing my Vended Am I the Only One shirt with my chain necklace, so it's kind of the fit for today. But anyway, so today I am back to review and/or rank and also just kind of talk about, and so I'm basically just going to talk about these CDs that I have here. I actually forgot exactly how, I think there's like 10 or 11, but anyway, so I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to talk a little bit about each album and then what my favorite song is, and then rank them on a scale of 1 to 10 like I've done in the past, because it is obviously dark outside right now. I'm just kind of sitting in a city park with, you know, just enough light to record, so I don't have too much time on my hands right now. But anyways, so yeah, so alright, first one, to spare you all the other bit boring details. So first, let's get on with the video. I have Nerve Pitch with My Summer Existence, which came out in 2003, and this is one of the first copies on Kunaki that I made myself. Oh yeah, real quickly, as always, I remind you all every once in a while, all my socials and everything are down in the description below if you want to DM me about these albums, if you want me to send you links, because I don't know, I just don't feel like posting all the fucking links for 11 albums in one YouTube description. That seems just kind of a little ridiculous, but I mean, yeah, so anyways, this is Nerve Pitch with My Summer Existence. And it starts off with, so it has 13 tracks, and so my favorite is still to this day the first song I heard by them, Stitches. But I would rank this album at easily a 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend you go check it out on Spotify or YouTube Music or whatever you listen to, or whatever you listen to music on. I mean, blah 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 blah. Alright, so yeah. Yep, that's the mood for tonight. Disarrayed. Oh, alright, so Head Plate with Delicate. And then this one has also, I believe, has 13 tracks. And my favorite off of this one is also their most popular song, Jump the Bridge, and I will also give this album a 10 out of 10. This album originally came out in 2002, and highly recommend you listen to it. And great band, great album. Alright, and then next we have Addiction, aka Addiction Crew with Doubt the Dosage, and there's also 12 tracks on it. And my favorite has to be still Dust in the Tunnel, but I also love the whole album. I love Cold and Broke, of course, and I'd rank this one out of 10 out of 10. This is the one that these guys collaborated with Folder. They're from Italy, and so yeah, they collaborated with Folder on their track 7 once again, and they're from Italy. What else? Oh yeah, Nerve Pitch was from Canada, and Head Plate, I've mentioned before on here, is from Sweden, and I think they're still around. I'm not too sure on that, but anyways, 2002's Point One was Stress-Related Injuries, a fucking awesome industrial nu metal band from Seattle. You know, I love that industrial. I love me some industrial too, or actually a lot of industrial. So yeah, TV is still my favorite, or I guess the Sins of the Skills version, I guess, is TV Was Built to Kill. But yep, awesome shit. Another 10 out of 10 album. And they are from Seattle. I think I already said that, but yeah. Cult 45, this is a new 2026 album. This band is from France, And my favorite song, although I don't have the complete track list because this is just another Kunaki CD copy that I made for myself, it would have to be Bienvenue, the one that I covered on guitar a while back. But yeah, another really great, a new band, but they're already a really great band. I can't wait to see them live, possibly in the future, and or look forward to their next album coming out and everything, whenever it does. But yeah, so some fresh meat in the new metal community, kind of like what was Sins of the Scales. So basically, I guess I'm doing this little mini series as as my last Sins of the Scales album had the word purgatory in the title, so that's kind of where I'm at. So now I'm just reduced to doing album reviews, CD reviews outside. So yeah, hope you all are enjoying, having a great Saturday night. Cheers. I'm gonna go buy some booze later, and yeah, I'm assuming most of you watching are old enough to do that kind of thing. So yeah, probably going to. I haven't fucking played video games in forever, so I'm gonna do that as well. I kind of need to play Wii again. Not gonna lie, that love that Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Beijing 2008. That's a classic, underrated Wii game, just so you know. But Flower is my favorite one off of this. So this is Glitch from the Philippines with Elements and Flower. This album came out in 2000. Flower is the best song, or at least my favorite song. But another 8 out of 10. I mean, the filler tracks aren't the best on it, but it is a really fantastic album with a somewhat risque album cover, as you can tell. But yeah, no stranger to that, am I? The risque album covers, that's another thing that I enjoy. Also quite the rarity in nu metal, I will say. Like, actually, there's like dark album covers that are like, kind of I guess like provocative. Like the Korn self-titled has the man shadowing over the little girl, but it's very rare that you'll actually see something that's an album cover that is enticing or what have you. Anything like, there is a difference between enticing and provocative, but I think you all know what I mean. But anyways, so moving on. Swift with Thoughts Are Thought, which came out in 1999, and I think now my favorite song off of this one is Swell Guy, and this is their debut album and also their best album in my opinion. And these guys are from North Carolina, so I will rank this album at a solid 8 out of 10. Alright. Next, we have the Deadlights, which they're a Long Beach band. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, they are from Long Beach. They were from Long Beach anyways. They're no longer around because Duke Collins kicked the bucket. Rest in peace. Yeah. Deadlights, this album came out. This is their sole self-titled album, which came out in 2000. And my favorite song is Time, and I'd rank this album also at a 10 out of 10. Also, this is where I got the name Sweet Oblivion. This is where I got Sweet Oblivion band namesake, whatever. So yeah, it's inspired by the Deadlights, for those of you who didn't already know. But yeah, 10 out of 10 album, definitely solid, worth checking out and everything. So yeah. Crawlblind, That's the Way to Do It. This is a British band. Actually, I believe they're from Cornwall in England. So yeah, my favorite song is Shove, track 2, which is Shove. Yeah, very underrated underground British band, and I might like. So I did re-release this album on Spotify under my moniker, but I might actually To be honest, I might have to do a remastered version of it, because the files that I used originally were recorded off of my TV and are not the best quality, so I feel kind of obligated now to maybe also have a slightly different shaded album cover of the album cover, and then yeah, have a remastered version, which is not using so the downloaded the MP3 files converted into N4A files, not just recording off of the TV and converting those video or sound files, what have you, into N4A files, basically. So, yep, this album came out in 1999, and I have to give this one a pretty good 8 out of 10. I do really enjoy this album a lot, so yeah. This one I will link in the description below, and then eventually I'll come back and I'll probably most likely will be linking the remastered version in the description below. You know where to go for that. Alright, so yep, solid 8 out of 10 album again. Next we have Sunk Loto with Big Picture Lies, and this is another Australian band, and my favorite song off of it still has to be track 2, or Make You Feel. Although it is a very fantastic album all the way through. Like, Primitive is great, Human Ashtray is great, Keyword is awesome, and yeah, I'll have to also link the Split Scales album, which has kind of like crappy, but still, I mean, listenable live recordings of these songs, because it's on Epic and or Sony music, so I can't, obviously it's very much copyrighted, so I can't steal the files and re-upload them myself. That'd be a no-no. DistroKid would not like that. So yeah, Make You Feel, Primitive, Human Ashtray, yeah, so 10 out of 10 album. Obviously, it came out in 2000, around the same time as Super Heist, The Price Recruit, which I did another, if you just type in Super Heist, The Price Recruit, album review, video, whatever, I did that one too. It's like, I think that was like a 20-minute video, just on one album, but yeah, I guess that's just how much I was enjoying it at the time, that I did a 20-minute fucking review for one fucking CD. So yeah. Anyways, 16 Volt, Let Down Crush. This album came out in 1996. So I like a few of the songs. I like the whole album actually, but my favorites would have to be The Dreams That Rot in Your Heart, A Cloth Like Gauze, Swarm. Even Swarm is alright, but I mean, my favorites though would be, yeah, I really love Shane Face. Fucking underrated banger in the industrial metal, industrial rock world. And then Two Wires Thin, of course. And this version actually I included with a bonus track of the Cyanotic cover of Two Wires Thin, which I will also include in the description below. But yeah, very fantastic album all the way through. Underrated industrial band, 16 Volt, which the last one I'll get to on here is also pretty underrated. But anyways, next we have a Belgian band, which this is another CD I made for myself on Kunaki. Gasoline with Tiny Bears, and my favorite song arguably has to be track 5, Exit Main Street. This album is again just kind of just freaking banger after banger, and then Filter and Self Love, Jellyfish, and even the CIAD or Call It a Day remix of Filter is fucking amazing. So yeah, this is the night edition, so I did include the bonus. I put the bonus tracks on here of the industrial remixes and everything, because they do have, you know, an industrial influence again too. So I think all the bands that I've mentioned here actually for all you also, you know, I guess, sorry excuses for rivet heads, that you should enjoy these albums too. That is it for those of you who aren't just like purist rivet heads who also enjoy new metal like me. So I guess, but yeah, I just almost got the CD dirty because I almost rocked it in the grass. But yeah, this is what the CD, the inside looks like. Dog C Era is fucking great too, but yeah, this is another obviously 10 out of 10 album. So yep, Belgian band from Belgium. And then last but not least, we have Acumen Nation, the great Acumen Nation with More Human Heart, which is actually, to be honest, my favorite album by them. It's just such a unique industrial rock sound. Ventilator kicks everything off properly. And if you were unkind, and then Revelations Per Minute, Bleed for You, or AKA Sins of the Scales 2, is another. It's my favorite track off of it. So yeah, Bleed for You, track 6. Although this whole album is pretty great, but Bleed for You is actually my favorite Acumen Nation song. So yeah, 10 out of 10 album again. Acumen Nation. This album came out originally in 1997 on Conscious Records, and they are from Chicago, Illinois. So all right. Thanks y'all so much for watching. I tried to make this one more concise also because, I mean, I had to. So yeah, this is Rue signing out. Catch y'all later. That's it. Bye. That's all, folks.